Really, spiritual husband is not something you can joke with. It's not just a spirit you can just relax and just be keeping quiet. This is the spirit you need to stand to work hard to get rid of them. If not so, you will still remain. Oh, good morning to you, good afternoon, and good evening. I greet you as usual. According to where you are and when you see this video, you are highly welcome back to our channel. All right, in today's video, like I said, we are talking on a spiritual husband. So what is a spiritual husband? Spiritual husband is just the spirit that claim the ownership of you spiritually, that claim to marry you in a spiritual realm. But just quite unfortunately, I was going through the Facebook or one social media, and I saw a post that was like, oh, if you have a spiritual husband, that means you are lucky, you are closer to your spiritual life. I was like, no, please, if you have a spiritual husband, please try firm, pray harder, do as much as you can to get rid of the spirit. Don't allow anybody to deceive you, and don't allow anybody to keep you to remain at a place telling you that when you have a spiritual husband, that means you are connected to the spirit or you are connected to your ancestors. Is not true. Let me tell you, spiritual husband can prevent you a lot of good things in life. It can prevent you from getting married. It can cause you broken marriage. It can make somebody likes you tomorrow, today, and tomorrow the person will hurt you for no reason. It can also make you, maybe possibly you got married. It can make your husband business to go down. It can even make your marriage to be so bitter. So spiritual husband is something that when you have it, you don't need to give up. You need to stand, you need to fight, you need to pray harder, you need to do a lot of things you need to do to get rid of the spirit. Okay, spiritual husband can make you, today you met somebody and the person love you, the person cannot do with you just for no reason. The person will start communicating with you, the person will start doing good things for you. It can also prevent a lot of connections coming to you. As far as you have this spirit in you, it causes a lot of negative vibes in your life. Spiritual husband can make you to meet your destiny helper today and lose him tomorrow. So if you have this spirit, please make sure you stand, because don't give up until you get rid of this spirit. And believe me, it's not always easy to get rid of the spirit, but you need to determine, you need to be focused in order to get rid of this spirit. Okay, so now there's many ways which you can get rid of the spirit, which I'm going to say it on this video. But there's many ways you can contact spiritual husband into your life. Sometimes it's based on your family, like your foundation or whatever. And another way you can contact the spirit is that maybe through connections of people you come in contact with, or some of the places that you might have gone to, or when your mother when your parents is having you, they just took you to so many places, and from there they contacted you to other spirits, which causes, or maybe they have an agreement with some spirit, like, oh, okay, maybe when you do this to me and that, this child and all that, and when you come up, start growing as a lady, you begin, this spirit begin to disturb you. And believe me, this spiritual husband is the most jealous spirit we have, because whenever man is coming to you, it tries a lot of many ways or many means to stop that man. And another way you can know if you have the spiritual husband is sometimes you sleep, you wake up seeing yourself mixed up, without sleeping with any man and all that. And some of people most of the times will just thought, oh, it's just a mere dream. Please, it's not a mere dream. Anytime you have a dream based on you waking up seeing yourself mixed up, please try to pray. Okay, try to do as much as you can to make sure you get rid of this spirit, because it prevents a lot of negative things in your life. All right, and please, if you have this spirit, there is some things that you need to avoid, and there's some things that you need to be doing in order to get or be separated from this spiritual husband. Number one of them is this: if you notice you have this spiritual husband, not only when you have this spiritual husband, as a human, there is some things that attract some spirit into our life. There is some things that we do, there is even some few that we eat that attract spirit our spiritual husband in our life. And there's some places that we'll go to that will connect some spirit into our life. That is why, I wonder why people always said using the natural things is diabolical or is evil than going to some places that when you go and solve one of your problem, and you connected 10 added to the one that have solved. So please, if you know and you are experiencing this spiritual husband, number one thing I will advise you to do, because there is some spirit and there is some particular scent or smells they cannot deal with, please help me disregard the noise you are hearing. Just the carpentry, they're just doing some work in my house, so please, I'm sorry for the noise. Okay, all right. Now, this spiritual husband or every spirit has some smells that he or she cannot deal with. That is why once ago I did a video on the garlic and salt on the spiritual husband, and believe me, a lot of people has been free from this spiritual husband using that recipe. In case if you want to use the recipe, I said in the video that you should prepare a garlic, get enough quantity of garlic, grind it or blend it or pound it any way you can get it blended. Okay, then when you are done that, try to put it inside, extract the water, get a sea salt. If you don't have a sea salt, you can use your normal cooking salt, but try to get a sea salt, mix it with that garlic water, put it inside bucket, inside rubber or bowl that has cover. Anytime you want to have your bath at night, just use it, add it in your bathing water, use it to bathe without soap and without sponge. Believe me, you are beginning the journey of getting yourself out from there. But please, if you want to do this recipe, remember, whosoever that want peace should be prepared for war. You are going to pass through a lot of negative things. You are going to experience a lot of negative things. But all I am telling you is that don't give up. All right, there is nothing good that comes easy. Once you're consistent and once you persist of doing this, definitely you are going to be out from this spirit. Another way you can get rid of this special husband is some things I do. Please, is not always good as a lady, like you just go to the mirror being naked looking at yourself. Please, if you do that mostly, please stop it, because this attracts some spirits. Remember, mirror has a lot of spiritual benefit, which this is not the video. This is not what I want to say on the video. So please, as a lady, don't just, especially when you are fair in complexion, don't just go and stand in a mirror being naked looking at yourself in the mirror. Okay, or always, please, again, don't always be naked when you are making calls. I know a lot of us might think, oh, doesn't matter, but I am telling you the simple truth. You don't know the mystery behind these things. This is a spiritual world. So this another way you can help to prevent yourself from connecting with this spirit. And another thing, there is some things we bring into our home that attract some spirit. Like as a lady and you experience you have this spiritual husband, please, anything that has to do with like animal skin, like all these wall like look like animals, and some scaring object and other, please make sure you take it off your home. That is if you are experiencing the spiritual husband. And above all, always pray whenever you want to sleep. If you want to sleep, try to pray. If you are Christian, pray. If you are Muslim, pray. If you know whatever religion you believe on, just pray before you lie down to sleep, because mostly these spirits do come at night whenever you are sleeping in order to sleep with you like husband and wife. And believe me, as long as you keep having an intercourse with this spirit, maybe if somebody promises something and you have that intercourse, the person will disappoint you. Not really the person decided, but because the spirit has already stopped it, because it causes a lot of negativity in your life. So please, anytime or you have a spiritual husband, or somebody have told you you have a spiritual husband, please don't give up. It's not always easy, yes, but don't give up. Try to stay firm and see that you get rid of this spirit. The reason men I'm filming this video is because, like I said, I saw a place on a social media when somebody said, oh, when you have a spiritual husband, or when you have sex, or when you see yourself in some stuffs in the dream, that means you are closer to your ancestors, please, is not really true. Okay, don't believe that. Anytime you see yourself having such feelings in a dream, it prevents it to manifest physically. A lot of ladies are single because as a result of this spiritual husband, a lot of marriages finances has gone down because as a result of this spiritual problem. Okay, so please, if you have this, always pray and use this garlic and salt oftenly. I tell you, if you are using it for that meantime, you are going to experience some negative things, but believe me, don't give up. You are coming out of it. All right, so I wish to share with you, and I hope you find it interesting. Please, if you do like usual, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe and share, and see you in my next video. Bye.